This is a story about a young man who was willing to do whatever it took to be with the woman he loved. This young man was the son of a weapons maker for a king and grew up with the king's daughter. They thought nothing of this as they played together as children, but as they grew older, being from different social classes and the young man's funny accent made the possibility of marriage increasingly small. But he loved her and she loved him. One day, he went to the king and asked what he could do to win his daughter's hand in marriage. The king responded, "I have a challenge for you. If you complete it, you may marry my daughter. If you fail, you may never again ask for her hand in marriage." The young man accepted the challenge, and this is his story. The young man began his journey woefully unprepared. He did not have enough clothing and had never been on such a journey. He began to rely upon the kindness of strangers and learned slowly how to live off the land. As he reached the first mountaintop and looked into the distance, much to his dismay, there was much, much further for him to go. The young man found himself going from extremes of extreme cold to extreme heat in the jungle with the bugs. He found himself longing for the cold air of the mountains and the safety that the mountains provided. But when he thought about his love for his best friend, he knew that he must continue on. As the young man continued on his journey, he entered the desert. He had never been in the desert before. He found himself humbled, relying upon the kindness of strangers and the will to continue on in his mission. As the young man reached the end of his journey, he realized that he was a different person, mentally, physically, and emotionally. At the beginning of his journey, he questioned whether or not he could complete his quest. Now, at the end of his journey, he saw the king's wisdom that this journey would turn him from a boy into a man, a brave man, the type of man fit to marry the daughter of a king. He was thankful for the king's wisdom and looked forward to the day when he would marry his best friend.